Welcome back everyone to another Robo review. Today I am bringing you a review on another Android TV box. This is the QBox. It is an Android 5.1 unlocked streaming media player. It is running 2 gigabytes of RAM, 16 gigabyte ROM. This is going to play your 1080p, your 4K videos, your 3D videos. Anything you can pretty much throw at it. It's got the dual band Wi-Fi, 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz, as well as the quad core S905 processor. Right out of the box, it's running Kodi 16 Jarvis, so you don't even have to update it. Very nice. So just want to go over you really quick the actual features of the box itself. So, on the back here, you got your power, you got your optical audio in, AV in, your gigabit LAN, which is very nice, HDMI port, there is 2 USB ports here, and you got your SD slot over here. It's a full-size SD slot. So, gonna show you here in a minute the actual OS that it runs off of and give you a demonstration of how Kodi runs. So, I will see you all back in a second. Welcome back to part 2 of the review. Here I am going to show you the OS interface that comes with this smart TV box. I am very impressed with the OS that they started putting on here. I really like this a lot, mainly because it focuses around Kodi. Kodi, to me, is the main reason to own one of these boxes on your TV. And that is right here. This big orange button, easily accessible. There's also a Kodi updater. So whenever you want to update Kodi, you just click that and it will run through the update and update it for you. Now, the other thing I want to make mention is actually on the remote itself, there is a Kodi button. So very easily, all these buttons are accessible. If you want to get to your apps, you can just hit the apps button. Brings up your apps for you. In the apps menu here, you have, your most used apps. This is everything that comes pre-installed. Your Facebook, your Kodi. There's a couple of your Mirrorcast. I'm not sure what Megabox HD is. I'm assuming it's some type of movie streaming. Probably the same with Madro here. You got a movie player, which is, your built-in movie file player. Netflix, Pandora, Google Play, the Play Store, Showbox, I'm assuming that's another streaming service. Skype, which I guess if you wanted to install a camera, you could also use that. Now, I already pre-installed this one as TV Launcher. This is another launcher that I like to use. I found it on the Play Store. You guys, it doesn't come standard with it. It's something I installed myself, so you won't see that there, but you could easily get it if you want it. Now, there's also Twitter installed, and so, there's not a whole lot of bloatware on here, if anything. These are all legitimate apps. You don't have, the fishing game or some Chinese apps that you won't know what they do. This is all stuff that you could actually use. So, I'm going to go back here to the main menu. Up here, you got your calendar. You can access your movie. If you hit the clean memory, this will go through and purge your memory of anything that's maybe running in the background that you don't need running. There's also a web browser and the settings. So settings here, this is going to be, your Lollipop, settings page here. You can get to, everything's pretty standard here, what you need, configuring your network, your display, your sounds, getting in, installing, uninstalling apps, all very accessible. You can add Bluetooth devices to this if you want. It's got a Bluetooth 4.0. So I'm going to show you really quick here. We're going to get into Kodi, the bread and butter. So it's running Kodi 16, which is Jarvis. Now, the version here, this is just kind of your vanilla version of Kodi. I haven't installed any add-ons, but you can install a plethora of different add-ons. One I really recommend is Fusion TV add-ons. You will find pretty much everything you want there. You can also run a config wizard there that will configure Kodi with all the add-ons, Salts TV, Phoenix, Genesis, all sorts of good add-ons here that you could use for all sorts of streaming. So I don't have that installed right now, but that is easily, you can find a Google document on how to install that if you want to find that. It's the Kodi Config Wizard. But just going to show you really quick here. I have my own NAS drive hooked up to it. Going to go to my movies folder. And it's thinking about it. It's browsing it over my network, so gonna go through my movies here. Just find something to test. Let's see what we land on. Yeah, we'll go with Dark Knight Rises. So we're gonna launch it here and let's see how it plays. Skip ahead a little bit. All right, now this is really good quality. So this is running at 1080p, but you could do 4K if you wanted to. Skip ahead a little bit more. So plays perfectly, skips around perfectly. Can't ask for too much more here. Trying to find an action scene, but not having too much luck here. So that's Kodi, at least for playing movies here. So that is the main thing you'd be buying something like this for, and I can't recommend it enough. So anyhow, everyone, that's just a quick demonstration. So hopefully you guys found this informative. If you did, you know what, I always appreciate your rating is helpful. Helps me out to help you out. So hope to see you guys in the future. Take care, everyone.